At 82, I've learned a lot about life. But there's one decision I deeply regret: moving into a nursing home. At the time, it felt like the right decision. My family encouraged it and promised I'd receive all the care and comfort I needed. I trusted them. But once I got there, I quickly realized the reality was nothing like I had imagined. If you're considering moving to a nursing home, whether for yourself or a loved one, you might think it's the safest option. Maybe someone told you it would make life easier. But before you take that step, I want to share 6 truths I wish someone had told me. Because the truth is, life in a nursing home isn't just about convenience. It changes everything. And once you go, coming back is far harder than you might think. Regret. Number 1. Losing your independence. The biggest shock wasn't the small room, the fixed meal times, or the unfamiliar faces. It was realizing I had lost control over my own life. I used to have my own routine. I decided when to wake up, eat, and how to spend my day. I took walks when I wanted, cooked for myself, or read in my favorite chair. In the nursing home, time was no longer mine. Breakfast came at a set time, whether I was hungry or not. Lights went out at a certain hour, whether I was ready or not. Want to go for a walk? I needed permission and had to wait for someone to assist me. Even the most basic choices, like what to wear or eat, felt less like rights and more like privileges. That first week, when I woke up and looked at the unfamiliar walls and strange bed, one thought hit me hard. This is not my home. A lifetime of comfort and familiarity was gone. The hardest part? Realizing that once you lose your independence, it's almost impossible to get it back. You adapt, because you have no choice. But in the process, you lose parts of yourself. Regret number 2. Feeling forgotten. When I first moved in, my family promised they'd visit regularly. And they did, at first. My daughter came every week, my grandkids on weekends. But slowly, life got in the way. Phone calls replaced visits. Holidays came and went, often with last-minute cancellations. I would find myself sitting alone in the common room, watching others stare at the door, hoping someone would come. It wasn't that my family stopped loving me. They just got too caught up in their lives to remember me often. I recall one night holding the phone thinking of calling my son, but I didn't want to be a burden, so I put the phone down. That was the moment I realized, this is my life now. If you're thinking about a nursing home, ask yourself, are you ready for the loneliness that might come with it? Regret. Number 3. Losing a sense of purpose. At home, I had responsibilities, routines, and reasons to wake up each morning. Simple things. Watering plants, making coffee, cleaning, gave me a sense of purpose. In the nursing home, that disappeared. Meals were brought to me, cleaning was done by staff, and the plants, they weren't mine. At first, I told myself I could finally relax, but soon, the days felt long, colorless, and empty. There was a man there, George, 84, a former carpenter. Back home, he was always building something. Here, no tools, no projects, nothing to fix. One day, he said, "I feel useless." And I knew exactly what he meant. When there's nothing to do, no responsibility, life starts to feel meaningless. The mind slows down, the body follows, and the days blur together. Purpose isn't just about staying busy, it's about feeling alive. Regret. Number 4. Declining health faster than expected. Before moving in, I was fairly healthy. I could take care of myself, walk, cook, and stay active. But in the nursing home, everything is designed for convenience. Meals are served, help arrives at the press of a button. It all sounds ideal, until you realize how quickly your body weakens. My legs stiffened. Sitting replaced walking. Even getting up from a chair became difficult. It wasn't just me. People who walked in on their own were in wheelchairs within months. My neighbor, Alice, used to walk daily. Within a few months, she needed a walker, then a chair. One day, she said, "It feels like I aged 10 years in just a few months." She wasn't wrong. When you stop using your body, it starts to give up on you. Had I known, I would have tried harder to stay active, even when it felt easier to slow down. Regret number 5. Loss of privacy and dignity. I didn't realize how much privacy I had at home until it was gone. In a nursing home, someone is always coming and going. Shared rooms, scheduled checkups, assistance with changing, bathing, even using the bathroom. The staff means well, but losing the ability to do things on your own is painful. Sometimes you wait a long time for help. Sometimes things aren't done the way you prefer. Roommates aren't always ideal. Some are noisy, some messy, some have issues that affect your peace. You try to make the space your own,